Hey everybody, Curtain Jerks here with our WWE Payback Predictions.
This is a new pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think that you'd think that Payback would replace Backlash, but that's what Backlash had to become Extreme, correct?
Yeah, Backlash is Extreme Rules, and now Payback is... Oh, comment below if you know what it is. Anyway, I'm Scott.
I'm Steve.
And this is our predictions. Starting off the show, in the pre-show Facebook, YouTube only match, Sheamus versus Damien Sandow.
Damien Sandow. God, I hope to God it's Damien Sandow.
Well, you know what's exciting about this? The Miz has been the pre-show guy forever.
King of the YouTubes he is.
Yeah, and now he's moved up. He's in the card a little bit later, spoiler alert, and the spoiling being Miz is on the card.
Yeah, just like a bad apple ruining bananas.
Let's
Get out of our town, apple.
Let's shoot him a Miz smile right now so they know what we're talking about.
What do you got?
If you go back and look at some of our other videos, or if you look at our Facebook page, we have...
Or you look at The Miz.
Yeah, you'll see we have an album and other things proving Miz can't smile like a normal person. So, Sheamus and Damien Sandow. I really want Damien Sandow to win.
Me too, I think it's time.
But like you were saying earlier, everything falls into a formula of sorts with WWE.
Well, yeah, that's the problem with Payback is if you look at the card right now, there's everybody who you want to win, and then there's everybody who's going to win because you know that's how the math has got to work. So every storyline, it's like, oh, this has to happen because this has to happen. So it's not to say that we know what's going on or what the story is, but the way they're pointing everything, these are the people that have to win, opposed to who we want to win.
Miyagi! The old Miyagi rub. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight in a karate tournament.
Just with this arm.
I'll go with you. Damien Sandow.
And luckily, I think Damien Sandow will win this one. Like, I think he will as much as I want him to.
I hope he outsmarts him.
Yeah, I think he's a smart guy. He's a smart fella.
Then we go up into the actual card. We have Divas Champion Caitlyn versus AJ Lee.
This is exciting. This
will get you excited.
I think it's an exciting match. I don't know. I think is Caitlyn going to retain?
Huh?
Oh,
I was pointing to my flaccid boner. Because I'm not watching the match. If I were watching the match, fairly flaccid.
You look like you're doing... If you couldn't hear, if you put this on mute, everything Scott was doing would be like an auctioneer. It'd be like...
Huh? You?
Huh?
Wanna buy?
Huh?
You?
Yeah, you want
Hamina. I don't know. I say AJ gets it.
Is it time for her to get it?
Sure, why
Yeah.
not? That's a ladies' belt. It can change all around.
So
There's no 430.
Ziggler would have a title and she'd have a title. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then Langston, they'd put something on him.
Just something.
Yeah.
They put that nice shirt on him on Raw.
I didn't see it, but I heard it was nice. You said it was a nice shirt.
It's a very nice shirt that he was wearing. Nothing like these shirts.
No. So AJ takes it then. She gets the women's championship.
United States Championship match. Ambrose versus Kofi Kingston. No. I saw a K and I just assumed. Ambrose versus Kane Kingston.
For the United States Championship?
Mm-hmm.
I think Ambrose retains. But you would think in like Logic World, Kane would win because he's like the Undertaker, but red.
That is a good point. He is the red licorice of black licorice.
Oh my God, red and black licorice. Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Wow. Scott's embarrassed and proud. You can see it in his face.
Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. I struggle with both all the time.
Red licorice or black licorice?
Licorice. This is how Yoshitatsu says it. Yoshi, could you explain to us the difference between red and black licorice? Oh, he doesn't understand what we're saying. He only speaks Japanese. So frustrating. Well, so you choose Ambrose.
Yeah, I think Ambrose retains because they're not going to take it away from him, and he's awesome.
Yeah, I go with you on this, Ambrose. Next up, we have Intercontinental Championship match. Wade Barrett, the champion, versus The Miz versus Curtis Axel. There's three men just going at it.
What you want to have happen is Wade Barrett retain, right? But what's going to happen is Curtis Axel's going to get the belt. That's what I think.
So I think that's your prediction?
That's my prediction.
You go Curdy Axe? Curdy Axe?
And then Wei Ba should retain.
And Timmy
is going to get the 1-2.
I say Wade Barrett retains by beating The Miz, and Curtis Axel wasn't involved, and
that keeps his forward momentum.
Yeah, keeps his forward momentum.
Scott's got that scientific mind
and eyebrows. I'm tired. WWE Tag Team Championship match: Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan.
Awesome.
Does this confuse you? Do you know about this?
I just assume Randy Orton got pissed and wanted something, so they gave him a match.
With Daniel Bryan. Kane is in another match, and Daniel Bryan is tag team with Randy Orton.
Yeah, I thought it. I heard about it because I heard about the match.
Okay, I don't know if you've been watching.
You watch wrestling? No, I don't watch wrestling.
So I'm wondering if you can piece it together by not having seen.
Oh, just based on the match alone, how I would.
Yeah,
the story.
What happened?
The Shield attacked Randy Orton. He got real mad, and Daniel Bryan's been real mad, and so they said, hey, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, you guys tag together to take on the Shield because you guys are real mad.
You're not too far off. A lot of madness was involved.
Yeah.
So, who wins? This new tag team of Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan? Or does the Shield retain?
If Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan won, it'd be really cool to have how Kane tries to come back into the picture with, if he won. If he won and then Randy Orton won. But at the same time, I think Shield retains. There's more mystery if Daniel Bryan and Orton sort of win. And then it's like, what? All right, let's see how this works.
I'm going with them. I'm going with Bryan and Orton. This will be the weird one. This will be the one like, no, formula says this. Formula's broken, everybody.
Yeah, I think if the formula is broken, I think then you actually have something exciting going on where it's like, what are they doing? All right.
Something exciting going on. Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. And this is in Chicago. CM Punk's been gone for a while.
I don't know. CM Punk? I'm excited. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who wins. I just want to see this match.
It does matter who wins. Wins and losses mean that you then get a title shot.
Oh, your experience points go up and you get stronger as a wrestler.
And you get more of a fight purse.
Yeah, and you get to pick better perks for your fighting skills. Mm-hmm. And you get to pick better moves.
Yeah.
And then different costumes.
Mm-hmm. All these unlockables.
I don't know. It's always a tough one between the two of them because they both got cool.
It's happened twice before.
Third time's a charm.
So, who takes it?
I think Punk. He's returning.
Oh, I say Jericho. He's still there.
All right.
This is going to be an excellent match. This would be worth getting it alone, even though I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it.
But or getting it alone, but it's not worth getting alone.
I always get it alone.
I'm alone.
No, you're not. He's not alone. I'm alone. We have got...
Oh, God. That's what I'm pointing at. I just realized I was pointing at God this whole time.
World Heavyweight Championship match. The returning Dolph Ziggler. Who's the World Heavyweight Champion versus Albert the River?
Gosh.
Alberto Del Rio for our Spanish fans.
I think Bert the River will be flowing out of that arena a loser.
Yes. I really hope so.
This is Ziggler's first, exciting title defense, really. That's what I feel like. He's sort of the picture.
I think it's his first title defense.
Is it? Yeah.
He had that one match. You pointed out on the podcast that he had that one match he lost immediately to Swagger.
Yeah, but it was a non-title match.
Right.
So it was sort of...
And then he beat the next person, and then I think he got kicked in the head.
Yeah, I hope that this is a clean win and it's decisive, because he's back. I don't want to see him sort of always looking like he's about to lose every match.
I would like to see...
It's a scrappy underdog villain. There's no fucking point.
I'd like to see the exact same match between Triple H and Curtis Axel happen between Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio.
So in the middle of it, Del Rio looks like he's having a brain embolism?
Just the exact same thing. Beat for beat, commentators say the exact same thing, and that's it. That just plays out that way.
And then Vince McMahon tells Del Rio he's not allowed to fight Curtis Axel. I mean, Dolph Ziggler. I mean, anybody ever again.
And then when Fandango comes back, same thing. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it for all the guys that have concussions. And that don't really, but you want to go in that storyline angle. Just play it the exact same way each
Why
time.
don't these guys wear helmets? Why don't these guys wear helmets?
That's a good point. Why don't they wear helmets?
I think they probably do more damage to each other with helmets. And for more of our videos, click here.
No, it'll be right here.
No,
I do the annotations.
Yeah, it'll be here.
I do the annotations. It'll be right there.
It'll be hovering on top of my hand.
I'm going to put Jared's barbecue sauce link right there. That's what's going to go right there.
Because that's where it went. That's where it went.
Yeah.
That's where the barbecue sauce
went in there. His stomach's up high. Yeah. Dolph Ziggler.
Huh?
And then finally, main event, 3 stages of hell for the WWE Championship. John Cena versus Ryback.
Now that's a lumberjack match, a tables match, and a...
If necessary...
If it makes it all the way there, an ambulance match, correct?
That's right. You have to run the guy over with an ambulance.
Now
with no siren, you have to make the noises yourself.
Meow,
meow, meow, meow.
So this 3 stages of hell is incredibly underwhelming because they're all like raw roulette sort of matches. Do you know what I mean? They're all the weird ones. That Stone Cold Triple H 3 stages of hell was weapons, submission, and cage. Does that sound right?
Cage, yeah.
There was definitely weapons.
I think no DQ might have been weapons, something like that.
Yeah, so that was
Just busting them out.
That was 3 amazing, like, wow, these are hardcore matches. And then this is tables, which usually it's like, after a tables match, it's just kind of over. And the fact that they want to keep going, maybe it's, they put someone through a table and then they land in the ambulance.
I think I can just fall through the table too, which is very anticlimactic. Much like how Sheamus beat Cena for the title at TLC.
Well,
just kind of fell into it and was like, there you go. He fell.
Take it. So, I mean, I'm still excited. It's still 3 stages of hell. I'm sold on the concept. I'm like, now that I've opened the bag of chips, I'm like, hey, a lot of these are broken.
What chips are these?
Cool Ranch Doritos. Actually, no. In my mind's eye, I imagine nacho cheese Doritos. I want them to be Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh.
Just like this match, I want the individual 3 stages to be more tasty and more cool.
I want them to be Cheetos, but they're imitation cheese puffs.
The circular ones?
Mm-hmm. Not made by a Cheeto brand Cheetos.
But the ones that come in the cylinder?
No, it's like the puff bag.
Ugh.
They fill those to the brim.
They filled the bag, whatever the cheese puffs are made out of is the same material as the actual bag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Terrible. Because you know they're not going to bleed. And bleeding is Cheeto orange stuff on your fingers. That's when you're left with that blood taste.
I think that Cena retains.
What?
Yeah.
I go with Ryback. I just say it. Why not? Let it happen. Let's do it. Let's have Ryback win it.
Works for me.
Let's all chant Goldberg together, everybody. Can you...
Gold belt.
What a weird chant that would be. That one kid in the front row. Gold belt. Ha! Zinged all of yous.
Hey, look, Tommy, your neck just seems very... Tommy?
Ryback gave me a hug!
Ryback hugs people and their entire limbs just sort of go like wet noodles.
Snap, snap, snap. Hey, teaser, you gotta listen to our podcast because you gotta know what film he's involved in. We're not gonna say it here. He just revealed what major motion picture Steve is an intricate part in. Oh man, if you listen to our episodes, you know what I'm talking about. So listen to our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, on ComedyPodcastNetwork.com, Curtain Jerks Podcast, and...
I don't know how to finish these videos, so let's...
Your payback, Ms. Smile.